Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is D, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is Eight of Stones and Skill. And when this card pops up and I look at it and try to meditate on it, a couple of things point out is here this dude, this guy hanging out in the Wildwood Forest. He's working on perfecting his craft. He's already got 6 or 7 of those spoons around him. Let me pull this in closer. Spoons, bowls, whatever. And he's working on another one. And behind him in the background, up on the corner of the cave or whatever he's staying in is his handprint. And what this tells me is he's very diligent at making whatever it is he's making. And maybe he's got an order for a family, to come up with a bowl set or, utensil set, something like that. Maybe he's, repairing things. Maybe he's working on new inventory. All right. But, whatever it is, he's figured out a way where he can hone his skills and become a master craftsman at whatever he's doing. And if you think about what we've talked about this week, and the Eight of Stones is also the new card for the week. Stones being materialism, security, and stability. If you think about what we went through the week before with you're on the quest and getting the advice from the king and queen, and then last week we wanted you to the cards spoke about finding that balance and being protected. A lot of us, when we have some sort of trauma go on in our life, we go back to basics. We go back to what it was that made us successful. And usually that entails a skill set, that we're very, very good at. So, we found that balance. And, within this, too, when you're working on stuff, if you become really, really focused on things and are intense on doing things, that kind of gets back to the balance card that happened at the beginning of the week. You're more in tune with what's going on with your spirit. You're focused intently on the craft at hand, and maybe that's your zen, your zen point, your rock garden, whatever that skill set is, that you're working on. In a sense, that gives you a little bit of protection too, because it's hey, I'm really good at this. I know I'm good at this. You have that self-confidence. The self-esteem is up high. And, nobody can question what that skill set means to you. Okay, because, you've demonstrated in the past that you can handle the, whatever issues that come up that your skill set's good at. If you look at firefighters or healthcare workers, things of that nature, they go to school for, learning a skill set. And then when something happens like a pandemic, they're put into action. They put themselves on that front line, and thank God that they did during this pandemic, because, those healthcare workers, they deserve a lot of praise. They had that skill set to be able to take on, the virus, wear the correct, at times, PPE to keep themselves safe, and, help others. Okay, so, that's a good analogy with that skill set. But if you have something that's very, very, strong skill set, you can use this in other industries. You can use this, from, in different departments or anything like that. You could use this to help with that goal, that the tarot has been talking about here for the last 2 weeks. Use that skill set that you have to help you look for that new job if you're unemployed, or if you're still furloughed, or if you have questions on whether you're coming back. All right, you can demonstrate that skill set to others, through Zoom conferencing, through Skype calls, things of that nature. And still talk to your mentors, that Knight and Queen of Arrows, to help you think things out, to help you reason things out. All right, as you're moving forward, because that Green Woman is also there, to nurture it. The biggest thing is, and like I talked about yesterday, is don't let them exploit you. Don't let somebody come in and exploit your skill set for theirs and take advantage of it. You know, claim your right. Claim what's going out there for you. All right. So, you know, in talking about this card a little bit, it's with dedication and intense concentration that, you know, there's that ability to hone one's craft. Okay, I know I get into a zone, and you know, once I get into a process and I own it, I'm there. I'm in a zone, and you know what? I'm going to do the best that I can to, you know, expand that skill set. And you know, and that's what that task is on hand. You know, we can have that skill set that's good for other tasks as well. But, you know, when you focus on what you need to do to be successful, that's part of that 8 of stones, that skill set. Every day that you tackle a new project, you become more proficient at it. Every day that somebody throws something different at you and you can take a piece of that skill set and develop it for new skills, that offers up opportunities and new challenges that lay ahead for you. And sometimes that leads to better opportunities within an organization, within your job set, you know, new opportunities outside your organization, you know, however you want to look at it. The key there is growth. As long as you continue to move forward, you're growing. All right, you're meeting those challenges, you're developing new skills, you're learning. And that's key, because when you learn, you grow. And when you grow, you move forward. The key with any new skill set, let's say I wanted to pick up a guitar and learn how to play. I'm going to be frustrated because I don't know how to. I have to take lessons. I have to understand what's going on. All right, but I have to be patient. I have to persevere and have that self-discipline to master the skill set of playing that guitar. And that's true with any skill set that you have. I know it took me a long time, you know, when I started studying the tarot, you know, to not necessarily mesmerize the cards or anything like that, but to understand the meanings behind everything. You know, to get into the flow of what Spirit really wanted me to communicate. And to understand and have that self-confidence, that intuition telling me, you know what, you can do this. To move forward, to do this from any beach in the world. So having that perseverance and that self-discipline every day to, you know, to learn, to grow, to talk about new things, it's the mastery of that skill, and it's divinely blessed from the universe up above and from Spirit. And it fills you up with that positive energy. And if you can go into work every day, or you can go into a relationship that you have every day and be more positive, there's a lot more love out there in the world, okay? And you can still move forward on those goals. You can still listen to what the advice is. Be protected and find that balance. So that's today's tarot card of the day. And it's going to start off the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care. God bless and stay safe, everybody.